sorry. Is that in your way? Let me get that for you.
Oh, no, I can just go around it. It's not a problem. Oh, are you one of those special needs people? Are you lost? Is someone meeting you here?
Is anyone going to help you across the street? Do you want me to?
Oh my goodness, you people need protection. You know, you make all those funny sounds and you do all those weird motions and stuff with your hands and everything. And oh my goodness, it's, are you okay? You know, is it too noisy in here for you? Do the sounds bother you? Maybe I should call someone.
Where's your caretaker?
Did you get away from your group home?
You know what? I'm going to help you across the street. Let me get your chair for you.
Yeah, right.
Isn't this a lovely bar?
I've never been to one before.
Oh my.
And good evening, ladies. What can I get for you today?
I would like 1 alcohol, please.
One,
A whiskey.
a whiskey for you. Not gonna check your ID or anything. Sounds legit to me. And what about you?
I'd like to have an amaretto sour, please.
Oh, but there's alcohol in there, you know.
That's interesting. I've been drinking alcohol for quite a few years, and I think I would really enjoy having some in my drink.
You know, I don't think of you as disabled, per se.
Well, what's going on in your mind? Obviously, I have disabilities.
Yeah, but you're not disabled in that way, you know?
What do you mean, that way?
I mean, you can get around everywhere and you're so happy all of the time.
I am not happy all the time.
So, were you born that way?
Like, were you born that way?
Well, actually, no. I was much smaller when I was born.
You people are so amazing. You people with autism.
Okay, first off, you people. And secondly, I prefer to be called autistic. When you say with autism, you are taking, you're trying to separate the person from being autistic, and it makes it sound like it's a disease.
Oh, whatever. But I don't think you have a disease. I think you people have superpowers. I think it's amazing. All the things you can do. You're so good at math and music, and you can memorize all the train schedules and everything. It's amazing.
Why is it always trains? And, you know, neurotypical people can do those things too.
What's neurotypical?
It's you. So, what is it with autistic people and having superpowers anyway?
And we are here live at the scene with our superhero Gale. So tell us, Gale, how did you save those people from that burning building?
Well, I used my wind powers to put out the fire, saving both the people and the building.
So that's because you're autistic, right?
I don't see how that's relevant. I mean, yes, I am, but I use my actual, real superpowers to put out the fire.
Okay, so were you born that way?
Actually, no, I got my powers in a lab accident, you see?
I was talking about the autism.
Yes, I was born that way. It's not like a disease or something. It affects how I think, and I've had it since I was born. It's who I am. And you know what? You making this about the fact that I'm autistic takes away from the fact that I've done something good. Okay, but in all seriousness, no jokes, people assume that I'm an artist because I'm disabled, which is not the case. I'm a disabled artist.
Sometimes I've genuinely wondered, what counts as a disability anyway?
Well, in simple terms, Having a disability means that you are unable or have difficulty doing something that's really important, like walking, or talking, or speaking, or hearing, or seeing, thinking, those kinds of things.
And some can be temporary and others permanent.
Right?
Some are seen, some are not seen.
Could someone please explain this neurodiversity thing?
Yeah, okay. So neurodivergence just means that your brain is wired differently than the mainstream. But it's important to remember, different does not mean lesser than.
Different means neither good nor bad. It just is. Different.
Oh,
I have a quote for that. Wait, 1 second. It's from Hamlet, actually. So, here it is. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so.
There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. I am not inspirational or amazing because I have a disability. I do not have superpowers. I am who I am.
and having a disability is just part of who I am. There are many parts to me. People can see that I'm in a wheelchair, but did you notice I'm flying a rainbow flag? Do you think that people might figure out that I'm a lesbian?
We have no idea.
Wow. Oh,
You know what? With being who you are, there are upsides and there are downsides.
We have some suggestions for all of you.
Yes, I am autistic. No, it's not a tragedy. Stop asking me to prove it.
Yes, I have ADHD. No, it is not just a learning disorder. Stop assuming it only affects me at school.
do provide assistance if you perceive a need, but if we say no, don't get all insulted. Sometimes we really would like to do it ourselves. And besides that, if we do ask you for assistance, please listen carefully and follow directions.
Deaf people can do anything they want to, except here.
A simple rule to follow is to do unto others what you would have others do unto you. Just picture yourselves in our shoes.
Well, you know what? I think that's part of the problem. I think most people really don't want to picture themselves in our shoes because they're afraid.
Yes, and fearful people are dangerous people.
And people who are afraid can do awful things.
My life expectancy as an autistic person in this society is 36 years old.
The American Journal for Public Health in 2017 published the results of a study. The study showed that 44% of people under the age of 28 who are arrested by cops are disabled. And if you look at only African American men, that percentage rises to 55%.
Of that percentage, many are deaf. The first thing a police officer does when he arrests someone is to cuff them. How can a deaf person communicate?
Are
you afraid of us? You know what? For our own safety, I think that we should just be institutionalized.
Oh, I got a song for that. It's sad to think that some folks are addled in the brain. They never will be normal, but at least they feel no pain. Now some of them are vegetables, they'll never learn at all. But don't it kind of make you wonder what goes on behind the wall? So keep them safe, keep them clean, keep them in their place. It's just that I'm uncomfortable to meet them face to face. It's cruel to mistreat them, so make sure the scars don't show. Our charities will help them, and the experts always know. And they've been carefully trained. They know how to handle them. Now some of them can get around, you see them on the street. I'm always kind of leery of the oddballs that I meet. You don't know when they'll picture fit or simply go berserk. They sound and look and act so strange. And I feel like a jerk, so keep them safe, keep them clean, keep them in their place. It's just that I'm uncomfortable to meet them face to face. It's cruel to mistreat them, so make sure the scars don't show. Our charities will help them, and the experts always know. So listen to them and do what they say. And some are so damned ugly that I just can't help but stare, especially when they're out in groups with supervisors there. I'm glad they watch them day and night conducting those bed checks, 'cause it kind of turns my stomach just to think they might have sex.